Alright, and right as the music fades out there at the end of the song, it looks like we're going to be progressing onto our knife round, but we have two AFKs here, so C5's at a little bit of a loss. They call have fun, but how much fun can they have without all 5 players? There you go, they're all back, they're ready to go, they're ready to play today. Oh, no. Okay, they disconnect together. Do we have, like, brothers right here and losing the same internet connections at the same times? Anyway. Oh, look at this lineup right here. It looks like we got some show tune gals going on right up there, ready to do a dance for us. But anyway, back to the knife round. It's gonna be complete chaos on the field. There's no way I can call a knife round with an accurate prediction. And it looks like it's gonna be a CT victory though, as it's a 1v4 here, now that all his teammates go down.
Counter-terrorists win.
ATX tries to clutch it, but no, he only takes down one player. And excuse me, it's going to be a long day, so I got to prep myself with a quick sip right there. After all, it's going to be a best of 3 for the finals of this tournament. We're starting on DE Nuke. No surprise here to see that C5, after winning the knife round, is going to keep CT side. I think it would either be the biggest mind game or the biggest insult to the enemy team if you were to just take T side first. So if you're looking to pretty much BM a team, which is badmouth a team, without actually saying any words, I think the worst thing you can do is probably take T-side on Nuke, to be honest. Was the match supposed to be on CSGO Lounge? I didn't hear anything about that, so I don't know what you're referring to. But anyway, we're going to move on to our first pistol round right here. And it's going to be no surprise as well. Everybody knows Nuke from 1.6 and CSGO, even though they play differently because they are quite some different maps. Having Secret on the map really does change the perspective of the terrorist players here in this situation. But also along with that, it looks like we're going to be having a rush outside. 4 T players. They're having one lurk in lobby right here. Looks like he's gonna try and catch someone off guard. And T's escaped down into Secret with taking next to no damage. They're gonna flash themselves in right there, and that's the kind of stuff I like to see. C5 taking the precautions to make sure that they don't get caught off guard. And now 2 players are gonna team up against Mekaleli. Mekaleli finishes off 1 player, but he doesn't finish off the second. And now it's gonna be Cookie going up against C5's the one here, but C5 with limited bullets in his clip right there does not manage to finish him off, and instead Cookie getting the reload will be able to use his Glock to full potential and take him down. And now we see 1 CT left as Yasha does a great job of landing the clutch headshot in the situation. Cookie comes in at the perfect time to take down Atik. I believe someone told me it's pronounced Atik. And that's going to be the first round of the terrorists in this situation. The buy zone being picked up of all weapons. If I see a buy zone, they better not go outside. That distance drop-off damage will get demolished by CZs. And even better, C5 go for the armor pistol round here on CT. They know the height advantage is with them, and they're going to try and use it to the best of their potential. And here they go. They're going to be rushing in to A main right here. They're going to be into A side itself, and they're going to be watching their corners. They should be able to hear the terrorists running below them now, and they should know to rotate over as terrorists push into B ramp right here. They're going to be denied by the pistols and armor. These guys, I don't know if how many people we have and what skill levels we have in chat here, but aim punch is a deadly thing, especially, but these guys don't have to worry. And NATO, it looks like he was caught off guard there. It's still a 3v3. No, now it's a 2v3. Atik, it looks like he's going to get caught off guard here. He didn't know Yash was here, and Yash just seems to be fluking shots left and right. This opponent is on 2 HP the entire time, and he just took forever to finish him off, but there you go. He does manage to take him down. And that's going to be a second round for MX.CSGO. MX.CSGO, that's a pretty strong start. They played really well against the Pistols on that last round, and now because CTs didn't manage to be able to force up a win there on their armor buy, they are going to switch over to a full save. No nades, no CZs, no P250s, Nothing fancy whatsoever. And there you go. You see T's again. They like to stack 3 on a site and then play 2 in ramp room. But it looks like they're going to be flanked here as Cookie and Yash have worked all the entire way around the map. They're going to be jumping down into ramp room. The teammates in lobby should be told to come in now and that this side is open. But that's the trap. There are 5 enemy members on B site. Are they going to rotate into A? Yes, they are. This is the perfect time to do it. Nobody is here and ready for them. They will be able to get onto site, planting undisturbed. And swore N95. It's already 24 hours because there was some confusion. The person you had to message in order to receive your item was Naughty Walrus on Twitch.tv and not Lord Nod. Sorry about that. It was my items, and as a result, I was sending people to my Twitch. And here we go. It's going to be Cookie. He takes down 2 players, and now he finished off the 3rd with the P250. Oh, man. CT's on a full save round. They still managed to take down 2 players, and that's going to be a good pistol round here as they force buy in this round. They are going to be able to buy completely. Even though they went for the armor CZ, they can afford all their weapons. That is indeed Mythic's, actually. I looked up his username, and it is indeed Mythic. I believe Mekalele is Mythic, or I don't know. There are like 3 players who aren't using their usernames, their usual usernames. So I'm a little bit confused here. And where is that CT player actually? I'm kind of wondering now. Okay, so he is hiding behind here. He's waiting and spotting just in case anybody decides to go to secret. In fact, I actually don't like this position, to be honest. I would recommend being a lot more aggressive. Sure, you have the chance to go down, but if this was a 4-man rush outside in the yard and Smoka could be taken down nearly instantly as he's overwhelmed by people, but instead it looks like this is going to work out perfectly as Cookie is searching for an opponent, not knowing that Smoka has been waiting here the entire time. His patience pays off, and it looks like the CTs get a good starting kill into this round as Smoka holds his position right here. I'm not sure if he's heard Yasha on top of Mini right there, but he is going to drop, and now Yash is going to be going into the Mini, or no, he's going to be circling around. It looks like he's going to be going for hell. He really should check A main after our player goes down in a location like that. But no, he's going to go for the flank. And RoboStark, he is going to hear him, take him down to 12 HP, but he doesn't pick up the kill. And now T's are going to be rushing onto site. They're distracted by the player who jumped into heaven, and it's all on C5's the one. The bomb plant going down as the P2K comes out to try and get the desperate frag here in time. And it's going to be NATO working together with his CT friendly to take down Mekalele, who's hiding on site, and down he goes. CTs do manage to win the round. Great round, great play coming in here from NATO, jumping onto A site quickly with the quick rotation and taking down 2 players. He's going to be our MVP of that round for sure. And it looks like CTs are actually a little bit pressed for cash, which is troubling. After winning a round, you should normally have plenty of cash flow. But we do see that they still managed to full buy armor and M4s. The only problem is how many kits they have on the field. In a large map, or in a, I won't say a large map, this map is actually fairly small, but in a map with this much depth to it, it's actually quite easy to lose control of your defuse kits, and that is very costly on Nuke, especially in which all the bomb sites are very difficult to retake once a bomb plant has gone down. And it's going to be NATO peeking the 4 players. He grenades them as well as he's waiting for the aggression to happen here. He takes down a second one and a third one. Headshots raining out, and he looks for the 4th, but he does not manage to land it. NATO doing work for his team. The CT's already rotating into ramp room, and here's a minor problem. What if terrorists go up in vent and rotate out of this? They've got 3 players stacked up on ramp, and there you go. Rob Stark does exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to be rotating to A site, making sure nobody's doing anything fishy. You got to be careful, man. You never know what kind of mind games your opponent is going to bring out on you, and it looks like the mind game they're playing is to bait them out to think they're going A by waiting here so long, and then they're going to rush into B. This is such a quiet round, and they've left it to the last 30 seconds now. They're going to have to storm onto site in a rampage, thunderfooting about. And there's a free op as well. One of them may just go for the save at this rate. And with 15 seconds left on the clock, looks like McAlely is going to be making a lot of noise. Like I said, he enters onto site. He tries to stop one of the players. He does stop one of the players. That's Smoker going down, but C5 stops the bomb plant, and C5 takes down McAlely as well as he comes out of vent. Wow, Atik holding his position there like a trooper, manages to take both opponents down, one through smoke, stopping the bomb plant, and then clutches it for his team as he takes down the second player, aggressing him through vents. Very nice play coming in. Lord Nod, 30 days is a bit excessive. He'll have them right after this match. I'll go ahead and contact him. The other two people do indeed have their items already. Or no, actually, I'm still looking for... I get Merciless Watcher. You have your item, but we're also looking for Dopefish Crypt. If Dopefish Crypt is returned, you did indeed win a P90 Emerald Dragon yesterday. And yeah, he did not send me a Steam message. So Lord Nod, if you have a message from him, please forward me his contact details here. And now, back in the round, we lose Chan at the beginning of it. Smoka, it's a difficult pistol round, especially when you're on T side. And now, there you go. You do see C5's the one picking up another kill here as NATO and Rob Stark assist. It's going to be one actually going down. Atik picks up the final kill, but that was a nice headshot coming in from the pistol. And now 3-3 MX.CSGO. They start with that nice 3-round lead after getting the pistol round, but they're not able to follow it up with any victories. And I'd like to at least see them now go for an outside play. CTs aren't playing outside fairly aggressive, and if they just go for a basic smoke and run strat down to secret, I do believe that they can transfer all 5 players into B pretty seamlessly. But here we go. It's going to be C5's the one who picks up the first kill here as he opts a player in the dome. That bullet penetration is going to go through whatever head armor you have and still do 400 damage. And now, there you go. The one, he's safely just peeking against this op right here. But he's not watching CT Red. He does get... Oh... He gets shot in the leg and taken down to 17 HP, but because of that, he has another chance of taking down Cookie, and he uses exactly that chance to finish him off in one bullet. Oh, that was sloppy play coming in from Cookie. I can promise you he wasn't aiming for the legs, but because he was moving, the op distorts its aim, and it ended up going down more than he would have liked. But here's Chan. Chan with the op in hand. He's looking for his kill right here. He misses it. He tries to go for the timing attack here, but it ends up failing him. And now here comes the flash. No, it looks like it's going to miss everyone it's intended for as Rob Stark just weaves between bullets there of the op. He does manage to finish off the players. And now 4-3. CT is looking like they're going to have an impenetrable defense that's going to take the terrorists quite some time to recover or to break through. However, I just want to mention, just look at the damage done here and look how much it's slowing down in these last couple of rounds. It didn't even increase at all here, guys. And that is something dangerous. How long is it going to be like that? That's the dangerous question you have to ask yourself. But here we go. It's going to be a B rush coming in here as Atik tries to stop the bomb plant. Can he do it? Yes, he does. No bomb plant for the terrorists. It doesn't matter if they recover a weapon here. Only if they clutch this. And do they win the 2v3 without armor? Doesn't matter. Otherwise, all they need and all they want is going to be a bomb plant here. And there you go. Chan grenades vent. He opens up the other side and... his friendly teammate attacks, is looking for a P250 frag right here, and he does potentially have one as Atik is waiting on ramp, but no, Chan takes him down instead, and now it's going to be on attacks here to take down the player in Toxic, along with this friendly right here. Together they can team him, and attacks making a lot of noise right here. Rob Stark does know roughly where he is. He's peeking the left side consistently, but now he goes for the reload, and now, do we see a P250 one-shot? No, we see Rob Stark one-shotting Atax instead. Getting the spray directly into his head does end up taking him down instantly, and that is going to be another CT round. It looked like they might be able to actually win that as they break back into a 2v2. And now 5-3, MX.CSGO have lost all momentum in this game, and they've hit that brick wall on CT side nuke that it is famous for. But there you go. Looks like they did a little bit of damage this round, and if they did that with pistols, hopefully they can make this a round win and bring themselves back into this game. They don't need to get too many more rounds here, guys. This is CT nuke, and prepared teams don't need to feel the pressure, as they know they can play CT side of nuke absolutely unstoppably. In an unstoppable fashion, I mean, at least. And now here we go. It's going to be NATO. Oh, nearly going down, but so does Yash as he goes down to 1 HP. The Beast is injured. He's a limping boar right now, trying to tusk people, but if you can't move, it's kind of hard to impale people with your tusks. I would know, I'm a walrus after all. And it looks like, oh, Atik managed to pick up a kill here. He's looking for a second one. He picks it up in hut. A little bit of a risky play to take that peek out, and a nice grenade coming in, actually, but it does no damage as it bounces off the wall. And there you go. Atik is going to get control of bomb as it falls out of hut, and now Atik's going to pick up a third one. He's on a 3K, but his 4K is stolen. The last player is busy sitting on top of terrace, or in lobby here, on that metal platform. He ends up going down, and now CSGO decides to inform us that Rob Stark has not died in 4 rounds. That's rather impressive, Stark. Keep it up, man. 7-4 so far. We see Atik, though, with the lead right there as he picks up a triple kill in that last round. That brings him from 9-5 to 12-5. And Terrace, although they have a decent amount of kills, they still don't have the round wins that they would like. We want to see them end here at least on 5, really, and 4 is going to be recoverable, but it's going to be a pain to play that much. And here we go. Here's the smoke strat coming down. They do completely block them off here, and no, Yash decides to go into mini. He finds Atik, and Atik ends up taking him down, no problem whatsoever. And here we go. It's on NATO and Smoka to hold this positioning, as NATO and Smoka are in B side ready for the rotators. But no! Smoka misses all his spray. And now Atik outside is going to be going against Mekalele. He takes him down in quick fashion. But bomb is down on B side. And it looks like there's no need to worry for these CTs, as NATO gets a nice headshot on attacks. He goes down very quickly. And now 7-3. Don't worry about it. This game's going to get very interesting when the CTs, or when MX.CSGO switch to the other side. Don't forget about that. Oh, is it pronounced Yush? Okay, thank you. Absolutely, I will pronounce it as Yush. There is a language barrier here, guys, for sure, so make sure to correct me on any pronunciation difficulties when it comes with names. And now, there we go. Smoke comes down on B. That's going to be for the delay, of course. And now we've got a really aggressive C5's the one outside. Goes for a flash as he wants to rotate. He doesn't want to watch it anymore. But that's actually going to be the worst thing he can do. It looks like he's going to get back here in time. He peeks red CT here. And does he expect someone on box? No, and he misses his flick as well. This is going to be really bad for him here. If T's decide to push, he's way out in the open now, and he should be an easy kill. But no, he catches sight of Chan, hits him through the wall, and then finally takes him down. Attacks does manage to get 1 kill for his team as well. Right there, nearly at the same time that the op does. And now Terrors have free roam in ramp room. The one is going to be sitting here in vents, waiting for a player to peek him. He'll be calling if anybody decides to go B. But in the meantime, Smoka and Atik are going to be holding upper. And I really like this positioning, but there's one fatal flaw, which is just main, really. And it's not as much as a flaw as it is just you can't really watch a site this easily. Alright, and it looks like they're going to be attacked by Smoka as they come up on ladder right here. Oh, Atex does a great job of getting off ladder and going straight into firing mode, but Mekalele has a little bit more trouble with the ladder, doesn't get there in time, and gets picked off before he can even get off the ladder. And now NATO stepping his game up. He looks like he wants to challenge the scoreboard here as he takes top score, but not top frags yet. But he's closing in. 8-3. MX.CSGO. They need to find something that works, and ramp room is definitely not what's working right now. They need to find a way to take down C5's the one, and in quick fashion. But that was not it either. Chan ends up going down, and the one is doing a great job switching up his positioning here, making sure that nobody. Oh, nice smoke spray right there. just spraying through the smoke because it's a popular spot to be in. And every now and again it does churn out a kill, just like in that situation. And now NATO, oh, he tries to go against ATAX, but no, ATAX takes them both down instead. It's going to be a Teak here to rotate around, as C5's the one is going to be holding site, or hell here, making sure they don't rotate onto A site. Smoka's waiting in B as well, but he gets taken out by the op from Cookie. And now a Teak, he hears the plant, he's not sure what to do, he's waiting for somebody to come to him, but now bombs down, and his position, once he opens those doors, is ruined. He's looking for the Opera in this situation. He wants to take down Cookie, but there are two players on site ready and waiting for him. In a 1v3, is it possible for him to clutch? I don't know, and I'm gonna say no. If he's not gonna be aggressive, he does manage to take down one player. Now he's waiting. He's gonna rotate around, and with so little time, and he does have a defuse kit, but he's almost completely out of time now. And great juggling there going on by Mikelele, rotating around the silo there in B to make sure that bomb does go off no matter what, just trying to keep himself alive, so timer does run out. You can never be too careful. And now it's 8-4. It's MX.CSGO. Managed to pick up a round. Great job in doing so, as they take B very well, and they actually outplay their opponents in quite a successful fashion here. Let's see if they can follow it up a little bit more. And there you go, Mikelele spraying through the walls right here, trying to get the lucky hits. He nearly hits a Teak there for a moment, but he does end up missing. And he's still going for it. He's looking for somebody desperately. He wants that free kill, but he's not going to be able to find it this round at least. Maybe in a later round. And CTs, they saved their smokes for later, and it looks like it's going to pay off, as 1 minute on the clock, and CTs do not have any open space. And now, here's Yush. He's going to be waiting right here at red, or at TCT, or T-Red, excuse me, I'm getting my nicknames all wrong today. Smoka is right by him in mini, but how could he know that, as C5's the one, smokes and rotate down. It looks like he will get caught off guard. Nice job on Yosh finishing him off, but he needs to expect the second player. It looks like he wasn't prepared as he goes down. Cookie, he's just watching J Connector at first, goes for the no-scope op shot, but doesn't manage to land it. Now they're going to be rotating into B, and their op has taken 9, or is down to 9 HP. They throw a smoke onto site. They're going to go for the plant, but there you go. Cookie, he misses another shot that his team desperately needs, and Mikelele on 7 HP. He's going to have to go and try and take B by himself, but his team, the CT does hear him pushing in a great position to counter him from his entrance there, and Smoka rotates on top of that after his teammate calls his position. Alright, 9-4. MX, they want one more round, but if they could get 2, that would be fantastic. D-Nuke is very difficult to play, and they're pinned against the wall here as the CT defense is extremely strong, and finding a way to counter it is always a struggle. But here we go. Looks like they're just going to go for a pistol round. They have to if they want to be able to buy next round. And here we go. As they storm on the ramp, they do take down RoboStark, pick up a free weapon, and they are going to move nowhere. They're going to be holding ramp, looking for kills here. As the Teaks drops, it's actually going to be Yush who takes him down. And now C5's the one waiting in B for a free kill here. He misses the first shot, but Teak picks up the kill for him, so it doesn't matter. And now Teak picks up a second one as he gets the flanking position there on ramp. (10-4) counter-terrorists. They're playing a solid game here, no matter what you say. 9-9-9 coming in on C5, Smoka, and RoboStark's kills here. And do we have 2 matchings? No, we do not have 17-17. Otherwise, that would have been... Anyway, I was just about to make a poker reference, but I don't want to get in over my head here. And there you go. NATO, they're going to smoke off ramp room right here, and they are going to leave one player to defend it, but RoboStark goes down. They have complete control. They're rotating very quickly. Will C5's the one be able to take down Yush? He does land the insta-kill right there as he pre-aims that corner, And now he's looking for the second one. He does grab that as well. ATAC's going down. And now he's looking for the third one, but just gets his timing off. Looking for the third one, but he shoots through a wall. And now whiffs the fourth shot, looking for the fifth. Oh man, so many missed shots here, but they're waiting for him. They're waiting to be killed. They can't beat the op here, and they can't land the shots when it matters. He's sitting there in vent, and he should be pre-naded. He should be pre-fired. There should be a smoke or some sort going down, but T's just freeze in fear at the long distance, and the op takes advantage of it. C5's the one picking up a nice 3K that round. And now here we are instantly into the pistol round. It's going to be a difficult one for the CTs as they are pressured to win this right here, right now. Otherwise, they're going to be losing their first map here on DE Nuke. Cookie's going to be defending outside, but Cookie gets spotted. Meanwhile, Chan picks up a double kill. Chan not done yet, though. Yes, he is. He's been knocked out of this round. But it's going to be Cookie exchanging shots with C5's the one. Meanwhile, McAlealy rotating into B. He knows exactly where one player is, and he wants his frag. As two CTs drop into vents simultaneously. Great play coming in there, guys. And that leaves Rob Stark here. I keep wanting to call him Robo Stark. But that leaves Rob Stark by himself as McAlealy is a little bit too scared to engage here. I'm actually surprised to see that, honestly. And he needs to just be helping out his team. He's playing so passively. Is Rob Stark going to clutch this situation? Do they have enough time without a kit? The 10-second mark goes down. No, they do not. The bomb is going to go off. And that is a round that Rob Stark just clutched for his team in a 1v3 situation. That was a round that shouldn't have been won by the terrorists, but it was due to sloppy play coming in there. When you've got a 1v3 situation like that, I can understand the 3-tap Glocks are going to, you know, the 3-tap headshot from a Glock at point-blank range is a scary thing to go up against, but you can't fear it in that situation. You've got a bomb plant. Your objective has changed. You can't care about the TDM side of CSGO anymore, and you just need to force him to come out by getting on the bomb. If they had forced him to make the peek, which they actually did the first time, then they should have been able to pre-fire that little corner that he was going to be peeking through. No problem whatsoever. And here we go. They know a player is rotating from behind, and that is... Ooh, Chan picks up a kill here. They're rushing into B right now. Terrorists scattered all over the map right now. They're not connected to each other, and CTs could really take advantage of this. But Atik, NATO, and Rob look like they're going to take a pretty dominant control of B. And here you go. There's going to be CT in vents right there, taking down one player, as McAlealy also takes down another vent player, not able to pick up the kill he's looking for on bomb planner. And it looks like they know he's there, as C5's the one sprays into vent, or right by vent, just in case he was actually leaving. NATO's going to pick up the final kill, and that is going to be another round for the terrorists here in this situation. Things didn't snowball out of control. It really came down to the fact in this map that MX really just couldn't get the pistol round that they needed, and just that's it. They did an okay job on Nuke, I'll say. It wasn't their best, and they had a lot of close rounds, to be honest. A lot of close rounds. Most of the plays coming out of C5 are one-man plays, really. So they've done a great job up until this point, but they need to step it up, especially if they don't want to lose Nuke. There still is a chance for them here on CT side, but it looks like terrorists yet again are going to be able to slip into B. And here's your red line with the Titan Hollow sticker. That's going to cost you a pretty penny. There doesn't need to be any opinions on nerfing the CZ75, at least if I understand your question correctly, because they are nerfing the CZ75. And now only 2 CT players left. This really doesn't look good for them. They did force buy in this situation, and it's just Yush left to clutch. M4 in hand with armor. It's actually pretty doable if he can land his first opening kills. And there it is, taking no damage. He picks off Rob Stark. He needs to pick up the pace now and finish off another player, but he's trying to keep it quiet. And there you go, he finds the second player. He just needs to take his time and put together his shots. Finishes off another player, and now all he needs to do is finish off the one in Toxic along with the one on ramp. He's trying to get the taps. He goes for the defuse, but no, he does get finished off. The one taking him down with good FAMAS spray right there. And that's going to be the 14th round as MX are completely broken due to their last round bye. The CSGO blog already released information that in this upcoming week they are going to be nerfing the CZ75. Unless you're asking me what I think they should do to nerf the CZ75, to be honest, you lower the fire rate just a titchy bit, just a little bit on the CZ75, and you give the P250 a buff. That's what I would say. That's how you balance it. There's no reason to completely nerf the CZ. Sure, take down the fire rate a little bit, but keep it higher than the P250. That's the entire point of the gun itself. And now here we go. It's another B execute from the terrorist here. Chan is waiting around this corner, and he's not fired his gun as of yet, but he gets spotted by NATO. NATO actually going down. Atik and Rob, though, in the meantime, do pick up 2 kills of their own, which leaves MX.CSGO as the only one alive. Gets caught off guard as it gets dropped by the P250 in one shot there. Not even given a chance to fight back. It looked like he's going to go for the save so that they can full buy next round. But yeah, I'd say the major problem with the CZ isn't in the CZ itself. Just bring up better alternatives. Like, for one, make the Deagle, I get it, its accuracy at long range isn't that great. Well, make sure that its distance drop-off rate doesn't reduce bullet damage to 36 for a chest shot, because that is ridiculous. You're firing a huge-ass bullet into your enemy, and it should be doing much more than 36 at a distance. That's what the Deagle is known for, packing its punch. And if you're not able to rely on its accuracy at long range, you should be able to rely on its power. Meanwhile, like I said, nerf the fire rate on the CZ a little bit. Give the P250 a buff of some sort. I don't care what it is. Maybe make its recoil a little bit easier in spread, I guess. I'm really not sure what you could do to the P250, but I think doing a major nerf to the CZ would make the entire point of the CZ, or it would nullify the entire point of the CZ. But as I'm talking about this, it looks like Cookie's gonna miss his first op shot. He's looking for the second one, though. He doesn't know that bomb is dropped, I don't think. And now he misses his second op shot as he's looking for players crossing through smoke, but they've already gotten through, and that's going to be confirmed very shortly by Khan, who tosses a frag grenade in there. He drops one of his opponents down to 40 HP as he himself nearly goes down. That's going to be Rob doing a great job weaving between bullets like Neo from the Matrix. He's going to take down his opponent, and now again terrorists are going to progress into B. Oh my gosh, it's Blech. Welcome back, Blech. I missed you, man. I was talking about you earlier. Anyway, as we see here, MX.CSGO actually goes down to NATO. I thought he'd be able to handle it, but no, he cracks under the pressure, and now it's going to be the one to take him down, but no, Cookie's got his back. He picks up he has that op in hand, and he knows exactly how to use it, and isn't that a dangerous situation? Cookie takes down one player, but he doesn't know there's a second one behind Silo. Now he does. The player takes a peek. Now the one from Control needs to take a peek. It'll definitely catch Cookie off guard here. But no, these guys are so well trained. You see the guys from C5. They're playing pure bomb time right now. And even though Cookie knew someone was on his left, it didn't matter because of the player on site. The two-way pinch is just too much for him. Make the Deagle auto. Please, no. Oh dear me. Just don't. That's the worst joke right there. That is the worst joke if they were to make an auto Deag. Oh, I can just imagine it. If you made the Deag auto, it would be more powerful than the XM2000 or whatever it's called. The auto shotty, in other words. And that's just ridiculous to think about. It would essentially be a shotgun in a sense with how much power it packs. Alright, so now we're in our second match. This is MX.CSGO's best chance of getting back into the game. Dust 2 is a map that anybody can play, and there you go. 2 minutes, he says there's a CSGO crash, which means I think I'm going to take like a little 1 minute break here. It was an intense nuke match, and unfortunately a pistol round there just completely destroyed the morale for the CT team there, which was MX.CSGO. Hopefully they don't let it affect them too much, and they come back into this game at full steam and full effort as they want to take down and win the grand prize pool here in the MTS Game God Championship. We are on week number 2 out of 4. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a blast so far. And while we wait, enjoy the music. Oh, and there you go. Admin says do it fast. So we probably won't even finish one song here, guys. But I'm gonna leave you with a little bit of music as we wait for the switch as we wait for the reconnect.
Counter-terrorists win.
So let's move, roll up a shriek, now my beer is cold. I put my headphone on, make a plug in, and soon I'm a zone, I'm a grooving. Gotta keep moving, get the groove for life. Rhythm's my window, it's me hope, it's me light. I gotta stay true, yeah, blizzard is free. I gotta hold on now, this time it's me. And my man Rise G, hey, did the cook rocks have a melody? Hey, you gotta keep moving.
What stage of the tournament? What question is that? We're at our very first, we're at our second finals of this tournament, and it is getting anxious here as MX.CSGO are forced into winning Dust 2 here if they don't want to get 2-0'd and knocked out of the finals. And just to comment on the 5-man D stack, I can imagine Valve pulling a very good April Fool's prank as they add that addition into CSGO next year. That would be a scary prank. I don't care if it breaks CSGO for a day. That's a scary thought. The auto dig. Oof.
Blood run through my vein. Feel so good in my neighborhood.
Breathe in, breathe out, and feel the love, G. You may be poor, but music is free. Got a shitty day, but then you press play.
Music will take you away.
Counter-terrorists win.
Suppose we was to raise the bar. Take the parts and make them raw. Take the parts and make them whole. Slip the motherfucker back to burning soul. You see, making love on the telephone with the whole game watching, turn around. Say what these crazy fools doing now. On my last back, they was looking down. See, I was thinking we could work it out. We can bump this shit all over town. We gon' rock that shit.
Counter-terrorists win.
Get that paper, people round. You know, we the ones that keep on reaching. Triple checking downtown beacons up. Holding out that no school jeans. We put the love in fantasy. When the beat drops, and my beats locked, that's when we go. When the beat drops, and the beat locked, and ride. Reason for the party to have a drink outside and take a off the riff and get on that ride. We got these pretty young things that come loose in the slide for the time that flies, hips that glide, ice that's thin in the ass. That's why late night, a body time to burn up my brain. I'm feeling right in the morning, out of sight without the days. My face, the sound of my back, like a record button on a fresh laid track. I'm cool under pressure, check the playback. Doesn't matter where I'm from, man, it's where I'm at. See my cat in this hat with a dug out of back. We got the sun shining down, singing tit for tat, and that's that. And that's what? And that's that, yeah. When the beat drops, and the beat's locked, that's when we go. When the beat drops, and the beat's locked, that's when we go. When the beat drops, and my beat's locked, that's when we go. When the beat drops, and the beat's locked, that's when we go.
Terrorists win.
Alright guys, I was busy chatting with you guys in Twitch, and it looks like we are finally ready to start up Dust 2. They say they're going to be starting in 5 seconds, and here comes our knife round. I am super pumped for this one. Sean, and just to make one last argument before this match really starts up, it doesn't matter if Sean Garris makes some really clutch calls. A lot of players can do that, and he's not in-game leader. The in-game leader goes to Semphis, and that's where it all counts. And anyway, here we go, progressing into this knife round. It looks like CTs actually took a lot more damage in the beginning. I think I will for once be able to say that CTs are not going to win this knife round, and it is going to be the terrorists. And there you go. It's actually down to a 2v1, but with Rob Stark on 100 HP, it looks like it'll be pretty close. Oh, CT getting left clicked to death by Rob Stark. Cheeky little player right there. You gotta watch out for him for sure. And there you go. If you're wondering why C5 is taking CT, the best way I can sum this up for you is T side, or on most maps, CT side is the stronger side, correct? So by default, you're more comfortable playing on CT side. Your mindset is better, your attitude towards playing CT side is happier, and you're going to perform better average-wise on CT side in a lot of occasions, even if CT side is not favored. I'm not saying you'll get a higher score, but whatever the average is, you'll perform better if you get to choose your side, CT side first. But it's more than just that, guys, as well. On Dust 2, when you pick CT side, you control the momentum of the match. You get to dictate how the plays go down, and you get to dictate the flow of the match, and it's you who's instantiating the field of play on the map. And that's where the confidence from CT side comes in. And it looks like it's going to be a B play, but it's not going to be quick. It's going to be anything but that. Two counter-terrorists just running up long right now, trying to work together and get these 3 players stacked on long. But instead, they're going to pick up a kill, and they're going to rotate back as the 3 players sitting here at B are going to be waiting for a counter-terrorist to push up. But that's not going to happen. MX, nice try, but the CTs aren't going to fall for your play. And now here you go. They do manage to get into B side right here, but the retake's going to happen, and it's a 4v3. Are they all going to rush through window simultaneously? No, they're going to get flanked from behind. That's 2 of them going down to Yush right here. He's looking for a 3rd kill. He lands it, and he gets the 4th. That's a 4K on the pistol round coming in for Yush. Nice frags coming in there as he finishes 3 players off from behind, taking advantage of his superior position and following it up with excellent skill. And alright guys, this is going to put the CTs in an awkward position. They're going to go for the P250 frag right here, and it looks like they're just going to be rushing into CT, but McLeary is waiting right around this column. He doesn't manage to hit NATO though, and there you go. We see this is the 2nd time C5 go for this broken buy where they go for armor, but I call it a broken buy this time, and last time it was a full eco armor buy. But this time it's, like I was saying, a little bit broken as they do pick up armor. NATO, the first one to go down, a headshot followed by a regular shot. If he didn't have armor there, he would have gone down to the first bullet alone. But because he did have armor, he'll be just fine. And now the CTs really need to kick into high gear right now as they're trying to chase down their opponents. They are going to be rushing into B site. The CT player on calling, and he doesn't manage to land the headshot right there that he was looking for, and now they lose 2 players into lower as only 1 CT player is left alive. He's got his Victoria CZ in hand, takes down 1 player with 6 bullets, or excuse me, a little bit more actually, 8 bullets, and now he's looking to finish off a few more, but he auto switches to the MAC-10. No, you've got to have auto switch off. You cannot allow that to mess you up like that. As he goes in for the 2nd kill, he does not manage to get it because of the switch. Yeah, no, it's very recent that Semphis started taking over the in-game leader, and if you go back and watch, they actually do say it at ESEA as well. They gave him the opportunity at the beginning of this season, I think. And anyway, here we go. It's going to be two terrorists running into B. That's going to force a rotate out from the counter terrorist, but that only helps the terrorists even more as they have two people in lurking positions. As they try and rotate, they get demolished. Here's Mekaleli picking up another kill on the second player who tries to come out along, and this is what I'm talking about. They're not able to maneuver. The map is completely locked down from every direction, and it looks like Rob Starks, apparently sponsored by Mercedes-Benz, or the other potential is that he just owns one and really likes him. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I just keep reading Twitch chat, and I keep going back to see what you guys are doing since you're being so active today, and you guys are having fun. So that's what the pausing commentary is for, but as a player, seems to be having difficulty right here. We will have to enforce a pause. I think they regulated it to which a team can only get 3 pauses here in ESL India, so we didn't see one last round, so we have another 2 from this team, I believe. Did we have a pause last round? I do not think so, so they should still have another 2 pauses left, but if I'm wrong, you guys will correct me. That's how Twitch chat works after all. And really, we get stopped right before the most interesting point of the map. You get your 3 default wins after you win pistol round. That's a given. We see upsets every now and again, but for the most part, that's a given. However, we get stopped right as we're on the first buy round, right as the CTs are wanting to win their first round here on Dust 2. They get halted mid-match. Terrorists, they're not only looking for a victory here, but they're looking at providing themselves with enough money to fund an entire arsenal. That way, if they lose 2 rounds or more, they can still afford the buy even after all that. And that's a dangerous thing to play with. When terrorists seemingly have infinite number of buy rounds, your life becomes extremely difficult as a counter-terrorist. Every fight, you start to lose your sense of economy in the game, and you start to feel like your pressure and the rounds you're winning mean less and less as you just see constant buy rounds, and it just downright gives terrorists a great chance of coming back instantly as they can afford to buy. And this round's not going to even break their economy. You can see right now MX.CSGO, they'll be able to buy next round no problem if they lose this one, and that's what I'm talking about. They're looking for the 16K in bank to play with. Yeah, it looks like I might just have to start the music, guys, but I'm always afraid that if I start the music, you know, that's the second they connect. But it looks like that's not going to be the case. This is going to be a little bit, and I'll see you guys shortly. Blah. Alright guys, how unfortunate for this team, but it looks like they're going to have to win one round without their teammate here, as he's taking way too long and he's delayed the game so far. And admin will not have any of that, and neither will I. We're going to be picking up this round with T's, probably feeling very confident about this round, but they cannot underestimate their opponents. The one does have the op in hand, and he's waiting to use it against his opponents. He knows exactly where to aim, as he's waiting for players to come up cat, and here he comes. He's creeping. It's going to be MX.CSGO coming to fight against the one here. Will he expect this positioning from the op? Probably. Once he feels like sight is clear, but that is if sight doesn't show his face. And there you go. Robstar connects late into the round. He has a pistol in hand, not able to buy anything else as a buy timer has gone up. And there you go. They do get a pick at mid. Now they're going to be rushing into B site. It's going to be a difficult hold here for Natu, but they hold pretty well. He gets a 1-for-1 trade as Atex comes in from window room with the flank. It's going to be MX.CSGO picking up the kill on the op. Now Robstark's the only one alive here. He's got his P2K in hand, no armor, only a deke or only a single flash that he picked up on his way traveling from long. He's going to get spotted and does get tagged through doors. Doesn't get tagged the first time though. Now he's going to try and retreat. Again, Robstark's mission right here. He just got buzzed in by NASA. He's being shipped over to and sent to go find a weapon to keep, and let's see if he can find one. And there it is. It's gonna be an op. Can he drop his opponent? He's coming in on the left. Yes, he does take down MX.CSGO, who has the op in hand, and now he's gonna be able to save it for the next round. I don't know why I chose NASA either, guys, but apparently NASA really likes Robstark. Who would have known? Alright, MX.CSGO, they do manage to pick up the 4th round, but this round, counter-terrorists can absolutely force up a buy, but we lose. C5's the one in the beginning of it, as he tries to go for the op shot of mid. He's going to get countered by Chan. It's not even Cookie anymore opping. It looks like Chan is the one who's going to do so, and there you go. Again, Nato with the op. He did try and land a shot, but he ends up moving a little bit too much. It disturbs his crosshair, and now Robstark really needs to get out of this location, and there needs to be a lot of information gathering coming in from Smoka. He's got this corner hold, but how long can he hold it? He spots his opponent, but his opponent spots him. It's MX.CSGO taking in with another kill. He's going to push into B. They're going to get the bomb plan, no problem. And the question is right now in this situation, Atik and Robstark, are they going to go for the save, or are they going to hold their weapons for a future round? I personally would go for the hold on the future round. You're versing a 2v4 with an op on the question. You go for them exit frags and try and find an enemy player and free gun. And there's your free gun. Speaking of them, Atik is going to take out his opponent, ditch the op, rotate back around, and then he's going to spot somebody at middle. But his intentions are quite clear. He wants to get into long and to keep his weapon, and he has to beat MX.CSGO, which he does. Now 14 HP. The hunt, it's still going on, and terrorists have plenty of money to do this. They are not costing them anything. They're winning the round, which is all that matters, and then on top of that, they still have more than enough money to buy for next round. If you look at them, their lowest player right now at 3.9k after spending 4,700. Like I said, they're perfectly fine. ESEA has been up for a while, guys. Don't worry about that. But we'll be here nonetheless, because we're bringing you the Indian ESEL finals right here. And C5 doing a great job at first, but MX, you know, it looks like they were undervalued in Nuke. It just wasn't their map. Everyone does struggle on a certain map. Everybody has a map they are weak on, and it looks like MX's weak map was Nuke. And now that they're here on Dust 2, they are just piling and piling kill after kill as they take down MX and take round after round. And that sounds a little bit more dominating than it is. It sounds a little bit more threatening as well. It's only 5 rounds right here, and there's plenty of rounds. Counter-terrorists could still magically string 10 rounds together and end at 10-5. That's how many rounds are left. And now, here we go. They are going to take B-site yet again. NATO not in the mood to peek middle, apparently. And now he's looking for the aggressive player on site. He's going to take down Chan. No, he doesn't. Chan gets away with 10 HP after taking something like 5 or 6 bullets. And now He finally does take him down, and no, he gets a second player as well. He's going to be tossing in that flash. Two of them, in fact, as two players are going to be rushing into sight. They take him down, leaving only McAlele alive. McAlele trying to hold out on Xbox. He ends up going down. NATO, he's going to get the defuse for his team. Total clutch mode right there as he fights from window. And the T opponents just didn't seem to have an answer for his aggression and the way he played. Looking forward to the third map. I wouldn't get too cocky. Like I said, we're only 5 rounds in so far, and it's looking like counter-terrorists can make a comeback after all as they acquire their first round here on CT side. And there you go. NATO's going to make a late cross into B, but he's going to get there and prohibit them from being able to rush. Nice grenade coming in. It's not going to do too much damage as Yush only goes down to 90 HP. Still, any damage helps, of course. Otherwise, you might get those awkward situations in which you get the 98 and 4s or 99 and 3. They do happen, and they're extremely frustrating. But it looks like Yush is going to be pushing up onto Catwalk right now. It's going to be Rob Stark to hold off against them. He flashes on top of Box to hold them off. And now he's going to do it a second time. This pop flash isn't any good. No, it doesn't look like it blinded Yash in the slightest. Yash just waiting for the peak to come out here, but instead it's going to be coming from the op. That's going to force the terrorists to back off in this situation. And yet again, we see a CT player, AFK. That's going to be... No, we don't have a CT player, AFK. I don't know what I was talking about, guys. It looks like I'm a little bit more exhausted than I thought. As NATO goes down, it's going to be Atex pushing into sight, but he gets held off as Smoka does a good job not letting them get a bomb plant down. 25 seconds left. Bomb is down in middle, and there is no more smoke in mid. They're going to be rushing into the middle one at a time. Yash takes down one. He's looking for the second one. That's the op contesting him, and although Beast does not take him down, he nearly finishes him off. He just manages to hide behind that box deep enough where bullet penetration cannot get him. Two to 5 right now. CTs are making their comeback on the scoreboard. And oh, nice op shot coming as Nato has to take, wow, 81 damage at the beginning of the round, and now Yush nearly landing a second shot as well. And there you go, there's the smoke coming out. Terrorists, they're not going to do a thing against us. Instead, they're actually going to rotate themselves. And here's something I'm going to compliment them on. C5, they wait here just long enough to guarantee that it's not going to be a long push, and if it is, it's most likely not going to be a rush down. But oh, C5's the one. He gets too aggressive. He has a teammate hiding behind box, unable to get the refrag right here. It's Rob Stark playing his own game, not supporting his teammate. Dodges Yush right there and fails to pick up the kill as he's on 4 HP. He's trying to go for it. He can see the gun sticking out from the end there, but he's so deep on boxes. You can see from the X-ray how deep he needs to aim in order to hit him through the boxes. And that would require double penetration, which I'm not sure he can do with that weapon. And anyway, it's all up to Smoka to hold off against this, and it looks like they've got a great opping position. But no, NATO does take him down, pick up the op, and now he's going to be looking for someone playing aggressive against him in mid. Atik and NATO going for the save here in this situation. Yet again, they do have a lot of money on their side, but saving is always useful as it prolongs the amount of plays that you're able to do. Atik waiting for somebody to go start hunting in pit, but that's not going to happen, and I'm honestly surprised to not see him not pick up that second op. And actually, is that a Nitro Factory new? Those are still pretty rare, guys. Anyhow, sexy skins aside, MX, they're doing a great job on T side, but they can't lose their momentum. If they start to lose their momentum, this could quickly turn to trouble, and CTs could get the, they could quickly get the advantage. And here we go, Atik, he's going to sit himself right here on blue box, going for the defense. Will he be an unstoppable player? No, it looks like his CT friendlies in B site are the ones who need to be the unstoppable players. I bring the wrong players into question here as they both go down almost simultaneously. They free up B site, but terrorists don't think that B is like free. They don't know. And now here's Robstar catching the rotation into A. This is the strangest play ever coming out from MX. After you kill 2 people, 1 mid, 1 B, that's it. That's your site. And C5's the one. He's going to get chased out of his position. He flashes, and he goes for the running op shot, but no, he gets taken out. He doesn't have enough time to set up, and he feels a little bit too pressured, makes that mistake, and oh man, this is going to cause McAlealy to lose his bomb right here. And now Atex versus Robstar. It's the 1v1. Can he clutch the 1v2? He took out 1 player. All he needs is 1 more. No, he can't get the 3K and finish off the 1v2. Atex does a great job picking up the final kill for his team, and I don't know if you caught that, but that was a full house right there for the MX team right there, as they all picked up 1 kill. Three CT players going to be stacking on long. They're going to be working together with their P250s and CZs to try and stop any aggressive play. But as the smoke comes down, there's going to be no chance of that happening. Instead, yet again, it's going to be B who's being challenged. Cookie actually going down to 28 HP, not finished off by Smoka, however, in this second comeback. Will he? He dodges the flash. He needs to finish him off. No, he doesn't manage to take him down, only to drop him down to 13 HP. And here's Chan with the rotate that flanks. And Teak not looking like he notices this. And there you go. This time, oh no, I am still imagining it. Rob Stark is not AFK still. He is still with us. Great to have you with us, Rob Stark. This is about that's the 3rd time now that I've said you're AFK. Sorry about that, buddy. But it looks like he might be able to take on Chan. But no, with 3 bullets left, he'd have to land the double tap for the hedge. Getting the first bullet as a headshot. The P250 range does not give you the 1 kill headshot from that distance. And now 2-8 terrorists are starting to run away with this game in return. It's looking like things are going to be really tough for their opponents right here. After that nuke map, C5 had to have been feeling confident, but on Dust 2, that confidence is going to be completely ruined. And again, do not let this get to you. You have to just focus on the game at hand, blank your mind, and play instinctually. These players have played for so long now, even if it isn't CSGO. It's 1.6 and essentially it's still CS. The basics are there. The maneuvering is still there. And because of that, they need to tap into that instinct and not let any pressure take them out of this match. And that's what I'm seeing from C5. They're missing a lot of shots that they would have easily taken from last round. And here we go. I think C5's Atik is about, or Rob Stark is about to shoot Atik. No, he does back off and he goes back to window room. Meanwhile, Atik is going to have to be the distraction. He did get hit by that flash grenade. As you can see the blood on the wall, it did splatter from the impact as his opponent dealt 1 more damage to him. And now, here comes the retake, but Atik needs to speed it up. No, he doesn't, actually. There is no need for T's to be playing this aggressive. They, at this point, are waiting for a bomb plant, and because they're waiting for a bomb plant, they don't have to do anything, but Rob Stark says enough of that. I don't care about your timer. I want this game to end, and he takes down the last 2 players with some nice headshots as well. He ends them very quickly there. Good aim coming in, and I think C5 starting to regain their footing. C5, let's see what he can do at middle. He's kind of peaking it consistently, so his play here is a little bit obvious. Finds the player rushing down catwalk. Now he's looking for the second one, but they're all going to be coming lower tunnel. He backs out just in time. Great job, as he's going to catch them in middle. He's 2 out in the open. He manages to get 1 more. No, excuse me, he managed to get 2 more, and now NATO does hold off the remaining players here. For 8 CTs making their comeback here. They get 2 rounds back to back, and MX looking like there's going to be a little bit more fight than some people were anticipating on their successful, very successful and powerful start here. Looks like we're going to have some conflict here. C5, the one is pushed in way too long, and he's going to get peeked as they know he's there. Yush finishing him off. C5 didn't have a chance, and now it's going to be NATO to defend mid. He gives up B side right here, hoping that nobody will push in. And because of this, it looks like he's going to catch Yush off guard, but he nearly ruins his only chance here. Now he's got to take down Chan. As nobody pushes him mid, he's going to take his peek one more time, but he doesn't manage to finish him off, taking Chan down only to 31 HP. They want another victory here, but Chan isn't going to let it happen. He takes down another player, and now it's all down to a Teak. We're going to go into our solo cam here, and now what is he going to do? It looks like it's going to be a save round. Atik just going to be sitting in spawn waiting for the hunt to happen. And again, these terrorists, they've just been able to buy every round. And if they had lost this round, they would have been completely broken. Their bank destroyed at this point. And now they're trying to rebuild it. And it doesn't help if Atik takes them both down. Oh my word. They both go down. They're going to have almost no flashes on their team. And 3 people have to buy up AKs. They're not going to be able to afford anything except those AKs and armor. CT players, it's going to be Atik who gets flashed by his own teammate, but it doesn't matter. He pre-fires that corner, or he spots his opponent right before the flash goes off and continues firing through the flash. He does manage to take him down pretty low, and meanwhile, we do see one player going down in mid, and it is going to be the one versus Yush right here, as Yush is debating whether he wants to push up, but no, it looks like he's just going to go for the smoke. Okay, so they are going to try and take B from mid. And meanwhile, that means they're leaving Cookie to lurk with the op right here in this situation. And no, they're actually going to smoke off Cat, and then they're going to smoke off Spawn, and then push up Cat. And Rob Stark will hear this, as Smoka has to defend against it. Oh no, Atik gets taken down from behind, and now it's all on Rob Stark. He does reload in time, but he doesn't get his timing right, and he does end up going down. Now it's a 2v2. There's no reason for Cookie to cross in this situation. He's perfectly fine sitting back here. ATAC sitting on site. He's waiting on bomb. Meanwhile, Cookie, it is kind of planted for long. He's going to have to take down NATO, though, but no. NATO turns just in the nick of time, finishes him off. And now, ATAX, he's trying to hold against this aggression. He gets really aggressive in return, and now he's going to hide behind boxes. All he has to do is waste time, of course. And he does hear NATO coming up, of course. Doesn't manage to take him out, but even with the kit, it's going to be way too late. 3 seconds left on the defuse, but no time on the bomb as it explodes and takes out the CT. That's going to be a 10th round victory for these terrorists, and that's just good play right there. Just downright waiting for the bomb. He holds off against Long, and there you go. Looks like it's going to be a quick play coming out from CT. He rushes with that CT. 2 players line up for him, and he nearly gets them both. Cookie on 7 HP, but he gets sniped by the $1,200 shotgun. Why can't I remember the name? And now it's just Atax and Chan. Chan at 6 HP as well. He's nearly going to go down. Maybe he'll get sniped by a shotgun as well. The Nova, actually, as the Nova nearly takes out his friendly. And there you go. It is going to be... They know exactly where Atax is, and the one he picks up his op, but he misses his shot, and Rob Stark is going to have to play the supporting role in that factor as he takes down an opponent. And now, as the terrorist player rotates to double doors here, in B at least, Rob Stark's going to be waiting right around this corner. There shouldn't be a chance for this enemy, and no, there is none. They do manage to pick up 5 rounds on CT. Chan goes down, and it's going to be an easy game here. It's not going to be an easy game here for MX, excuse me, as 5 rounds on CT is recoverable, but again, it leaves them to being forced into winning the pistol round. C5 need to get the pistol round win if they want anything to happen. And here comes the B fake. It's going to be successful. All the CTs rotating away from A site as one person alone has taken B. This is going to work on their advantage greatly. And now Sean, he sells it. But no, they did actually leave one CT player here. He's going to confirm it as he gets the flank. He gets one headshot. He looks for the second one. They lined up for him, but he doesn't take him down. Instead, he goes down, and that is Cookie. Nearly able to clutch it for them, really, because of that lineup, but no, just the headshots not being where he needed them. And now, though, it's going to be ATAX rotating in from long, trying to take them out from a distance, but he's going to get focus fired down and finished off. Nova, yeah, I know I struggled with it for a second there, guys. You just got to bear with me. Every now and again, you got to get those blinks. You gotta test the Twitch chat. Make sure that they know they're watching CSGO, you know? And now, here we go. A triple SMG buy as we see 3 MP7s on the field. That's an interesting decision, to say the least. They're slowly going to be taking A. They're not making any mistakes, and they're having one player just lurk in middle right here. It's going to be a CT stack in A. Let's see how long they can hold off against it. Looks like ATAX is going to run away, though, as he gets flashed and grenaded from his location. And he's actually just going to jump down here in elevator. As NATO jumps up on the side, he's getting ready for the bomb plant, and ATAX goes down at the same time. He peeks a little bit too early as well. It's going to be Yush by himself. 12 bullets left in his clip. He needs the kill right here if he wants to be able to continue fighting, because with 12 bullets, it's going to be nearly impossible for him to play. But no, he does end up going down, and C5's the one should be picking up an op this round. Looks like he's going to be saving that op for another day as someone tosses him a friendly SMG. The MP7 picking up about 500 bucks per kill that you land with it. And now C5 making their way back into this game because they won the pistol round. It's going to be 8-10 before MX get their first buy round, and we'll have to see what they do, what fancy strat they have to guarantee them the victory and continue their current lead. Here we go. They're going to be pushing long. They're going to get halted, though, as Cookie is here with a pistol peeking at the same time as Mekaleli. But NATO, he's got no time for those wasted strats as he takes them both down. No problem at all. They do a lot of damage to the terrorist team, but they don't manage to pick up kills. And now we see 3 players below 50, and now a 4th one. It's so unlucky. Yash just needs to use his P2K here to pick up these 4 kills. They're so simple and easy, you would think, but without armor and with aim punch destroying your control over your weapon's recoil, it can be a lot more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, we do see the bomb just chilling in middle. It's going to be looking for its op shot, trying to take down... No, it's not. They put the op in a separate location, and that's going to be the one down here in lower tunnel. He's looking for the pick on Cat. For some reason, they think they're going to be playing aggressive there. And although it's... no, there's no one even close. There's someone in middle, of course, but there's no one pushed up on long right now. And... now Chan just has to defend against this if Fatigue decides to turn the corner. Chan, he sees one going up on Cat right now, and now he's waiting. He calls it out to his allies, and with the player pushed up in B, Chan really could make a play right here, but with the one now watching the exit, that's going to be rather difficult. Now Chan, after the first kill, ends up running right by a Teak who takes them both down because of it, and there you go. Mekaleli is the next one to fall as it's turned into a 1v2. Cookie, what can he do against this? He's busy at long right now, and he's waiting to have the player peek him. That's going to be NATO, who does win out that exchange. It's so difficult to shoot over barrel on a site. It really, really is. And Terrorists, they managed to pick up another round now, not letting CTs win the first buy round. That forces them into another pistol round right here, and they're gonna have to play. And they're gonna have to wait one more round before being able to full play, and that is a painful patience game as you try and get as many kills, but you practically know you're gonna be losing the round. And here you go, Cookie. He's gonna get that second frag. He just doesn't shoot quick enough, as somebody was waiting right around the corner, just reloading his gun before coming out for the peek a second time. And now it's gonna be Chan rushing out with that AK in hand. He does manage to take down one of the players, as a teak also falls. But Yasha does not manage to finalize a kill on any player. And now 10-10. It's completely tied up. Anybody can be the victor. We've completely switched the momentum of the game, and we'll have to see who takes the lead and how far they take that lead here. But favor is definitely with the T side right now. And there you go. The op shot gets picked up by C5's The One, and another kill does get picked up from mid as Cookie tries to rush into lower tunnel here. It's not going to work out for him. And now it's counter-terrorists needs to start rotating over to B as a push is incoming. It's going to be ATAX to hold him off along with Yush. But Yush goes down instantly, and it's all on attacks right now, whose position is being called out. And C5's The One trying to land the op shot right there. But ATAX barely manages to dodge the bullet on that one. But eventually does go down to Rob Stark. You're calling them weak, but MX won the first map here in, what was it, 16-5? Something like that on Nuke. So, I don't know about weak. They won by a pretty fair margin, and it looks like this is a close map as well. And it looks like, no, excuse me. They did not win the first map. MX did not, excuse me. That was C5 who won the first map. And MX are looking to win this one if they don't want to get 2-0'd out of the tournament. And here we go. Are we going to see any aggressive plays? They do have 2 players stacked up on Cat. I do like the split, but if you're going to put 2 players on Cat, I would prefer to have them both aggressive. I want them holding as long as possible, using their smokes to take out Cat and relinquish control from the terrorists at mid. But here we go. They're going to gear up for it. And now, just as I say, I want 2 aggressive on Cat. One of them rotates down into mid, and he's going to be pincing with them. And there you go. Yush does go down. That's going to force all the players to rotate. Sean's going to take an aggressive peek here. See nobody coming in long. And now he's going to run and skedaddle for his life as he needs to stop the opponents who are going to be trespassing onto B side. But no! They get taken down instantly. Smoka just chaining kills together like a chain smoker. Takes them down with 2 nice headshots and clears up A side completely. And excuse me, I know I said B. And now it's just The One pre-fires, or not pre-fires, but sets up that op shot by scoping in early and takes down Mekaleli as well. And MX, it does look like they might get 2-0'd in this tournament, but it's definitely a close call. They struggled on Nuke, but it looks like they're pretty dang good at Dust 2. It doesn't help that MX was the one who, or no, MX wasn't the one struggling with AFKers, which means this is an even better comeback for C5 as they are doing a fantastic job right now. And here you go, C5's NATO going to be rushing up here on long with a bomb. CT is completely out of position, forced to rotate over. Let's see what they can do. They need to catch the mid player, which is C5's The One. Can they overwhelm him? But no, they can't. The instant headshot comes in, taking him down, and NATO will back up C5, or The One, after he flukes that shot right there. But he lands the next one on Sean and takes down 3 people this round. Absolutely awesome op play coming in there from C5's The One. C5 won the last map. Sorry about the confusion, guys. That was my bad. And it looks like C5 might just win Dust 2 at this rate, as they are playing very well right now. There you go. C5's the one. Takes down one peeker. He's looking for the second one. He sees the weapon drop, so he knows it's coming. Stops at the last second and does manage to take down Atex. But now he's got to out-op the opper on B or on A. Again, that's the second time I called it B. Whoopsies. And now the rest of the CTs are going to be rotating over to A. And as they try to enter site, they're going to get challenged. And it's going to be nearly impossible for the terrorists to take this site. With 3 people already on it, and with 1 not being able to flank, that is way too much time here. And C5's the one does try to go for the CZ kill. And here he comes, rotating in from CT spawn. He's going to get peeked here soon by Chan. Can he take down Chan? No, he does not manage to take down Chan. And now, what's he going to do now that his position is revealed? 1v3, he does end up going down. Chan landing a kill, and MX make a first round win in about 7 rounds here, guys.
No, even more rounds, actually.
We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds being played back to back that end up being in C5's victory. And just after 9 rounds now, MX are finally going to get around. And will they be able to do anything in this situation? That's the real question, though. Have they already left it too late? Does C5 have the confidence they need to win this game already? Or will they be able to land the shots that matter and still make a comeback in this game and put themselves back in the advantage? There you go. NATO lands the instant headshot as smoke evaporates. The op was not scoped in, and he didn't get a good line of sight on that. NATO did have the advantage thanks to that, but he does end up going down to Mekaleli, who does end up retreating back to B, making sure the defense is solid. He's not going to let anyone get a plant behind his back. But here we go. The push is going to come in as ATAX falls. It's going to be Chan to defend here with his op. He's trying to save his honor here in this 2v2. He has no idea where the second guy might come from. But that is C5, the one on Cat right there, taking him down. Nice play coming in. Very nice indeed. As he managed to finish him off, he's looking for his second kill right here. That's going to be Mekaleli taking him down. And now we're down to a 1v1. It's getting really tense here. These rounds all matter. These players are running out of money as well as rounds to win. And now, oh, Mercedes-Benz over here. It's going to be Robstar going down to 1 HP. He does get finished off. Mekaleli clutches around, has a defuse kit, and it will be 13-12 with the terrorists now going. No, they do not have to save. Again, they won 9 rounds in a row. I completely forgot they are rich, rich men, and they're going to be able to buy for the rest of the game here, or at least they should with good money management. But if they keep buying ops for C5, the one, then it may be a little bit more difficult to keep the money flowing. Alright, we've got no conflict. Usually we see a pretty early game 1 death happening between these Indian teams. And so far, I see nothing. They've slowed down their pace. They're going to be changing the momentum of the game. Again, that's the nice thing about CTs. You get to choose the momentum of the game. And here's Mekaleli avoiding the op shot. Not very difficult when it's nowhere near close to shooting you. He tried to go for the lucky shot, but ended up missing. A nice try nonetheless, though. Excuse me. Oof. There we go. And now it's going to be Chan picking up the first kill as he grabs 1 in mid. Now Bomb's going to be working its way up onto Cat. And he does have backup as Chan rotates his op over there. He's waiting for the A players to push into sight. And now again it looks like the T's are going to be using 1 player to try and sell the fake and rotate over, but they take down both the CTs that were flanking them, and now it's just a 3v3 as T's make their way back into this game. It's going to be Mekaleli trying to take down these 2 rushers right here. He doesn't manage to get them attack. Atik does manage to get the kill, and now he's going to go for the plant as he tries to cross. He goes down to 22 HP. Someone does tag him, and that is going to be a nuisance to play with. 3v1 as the CTs make a good stand here. It's all on a teak here. And I don't know what opening he can create, but he ends up going down through the wall. Nice op shot finishing him off. Good shot coming in there from the terrorists, the one. It's now 14-12, and this team is looking like they're ready to close it off. Their opponents can't really buy this round, and they're forcing up instead because of it. It's looking like terrorists have this one in the bag and that they will get their 15th round and go to match point, but right now they're still waiting on that to happen right here. This game is not over yet, and if the MX.CSGO can get the upset right here and get the eco round, then they just might be able to win this tournament still. And there you go, CT's open up with a kill, but NATO gets the refrag. It's a 4v4 now. CTs are being hurt as they push around the map, and Ateek actually messing up right there. He doesn't manage to get his kill, and luckily he gets away alive, even if it is just with 6 HP. He's going to try and rotate through mid, but he's going to get taken out by an opper. And now it's all down to Cookie in the 1v2. Again, MX.CSGO have to clutch this situation if they don't want to be put on match point. Here he goes. He's entering on site. All he needs to do is spray down boxes. We know how low he is, but he does not. A great flash comes in to support him from long, and it ends up blinding him completely, giving the time to peek for the terrorist player right there. Great unison coming in there, and good execution. Great timing to finish him off. No kills in the beginning of the round just yet, but it looks like they're going to be stacking 2 on Cat, and they're going to be playing aggressive at that. Meanwhile, CTs practically give up mid. It's an interesting decision, and with 2 swag 7s on the field, I feel like this is going to be a tough round to win, especially since it's match point. And there you go, the first player does fall. There goes the second one, and now there goes the third. All of them falling so quickly, and it's going to be Yash coming from behind with the op. He's going to go for the flank and nearly gets that op shot. No, he does take him out, in fact. And now it's also Cookie taking down another player. They're actually in a 2v1. CT's completely turned this around on them. And it's only Smoka, but Smoka takes down one player. However, it's not going to help if he doesn't have bomb, and Cookie's sitting right on that bomb. Alright, and here we go. He's finally going to go for the bomb. 30 seconds left. He's going to cross through double doors, and here comes Cookie right behind him. Will he dare look behind him? No! MX do clutch the round. 1v2. Cookie takes him down, and that's going to be the end of that round. We see the nice upset as they ask for a pause. They do lose a player. Again, C5 struggling so much with their players that they keep losing. It's so difficult under those conditions, and it looks like admin not pausing the match here. C5's the one says it's an ESL bug, but admin says he can't give a pause, so now it's a 4v5 mix. They potentially have a chance to come back in this tournament. 15-13 in a 4v5. They have to pick up this round. I mean, that's a given, but the pressure is on now. They have to perform. And now, here we go. We're going to see one team pushing out of long. It's going to be the counter-terrorist going down, and there you go. Now it's back to a 4v4. NATO going down pretty early in the round, but here we go. We see another push coming up on Cat. It's going to be Smoka caught out in the open right here. He does go down, but the refrag comes in as Sean picks up a double kill with the FAMAS. And now it's going to be Cookie defending mid. But he's got to switch over to B very quickly at that, as he knows exactly what they're up to. He goes for the pre-flash, but he doesn't end up getting it. And now, what is he to do against these players? Attack is on site, but he takes him down. MX looking like they're going to be able to win this round, unless Rob Stark can clutch. It's a 1v1. He knows where he is. He takes him down, and that is 16-13.